One of the things I love most is traveling places, especially going for a long trek. At the same time, if you are living in Hyderabad, the capital city of Telangana, the nearest and the beautiful getaway would be Bhongir Fort. So, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope people are doing well. Today we are at Bhongir Fort, one of the most important heritage sites in Telangana. Well, after a long time, we are back with a travel vlog, and in between, we have even done some food vlogs as this channel is about travel and food. So, in case if you have missed it, do watch it. So, let us explore and get to know a lot of things about this place. So, starting from the location, Bhongir Fort is located in Bhuvanagiri, and the district is Yadadri Bhuvanagiri district, Telangana, India. This fort was ruled and renovated by Musunuri Nayaks, and it is located on a huge rock at a commanding height. Talking about the distance, well, one can reach this place within an hour as it is around 50 kilometers from Hyderabad. And before one starts the trek, one must follow some necessary precautions like carrying a backpack, water bottle is necessary, and some good amount of refreshments also, which will ultimately keep you hydrated. And even the prices are very cheap, which costs around 10 rupees for adult and 5 rupees for child. And if you have any camera or any other equipment, then you need to pay 50 rupees extra. Talking about the place, the journey to the top, what makes it so special than all other forts? At the same time, what are the difficulties one might face, especially if one goes for a trek? So let's get deep into it. As I have already detailed you people about the necessary precautions to be taken before the trek, like water bottle and all other refreshments. But at the same time, do wear a good sport shoes as it will give you a good amount of grip. Now talking about the beauty of this place, well, if you are a photographer or a nature lover, you would like to take a lot of photos as this place gives you an amazing landscape view. And if you have a GoPro, trust me, you are going to get the best one. As I took some of the photos with GoPro, and there you go. So those were my GoPro pics. And by the way, that's not the end. You are going to see a lot in this. Until now, we have finished our 50 to 60% of our journey. So let's move fast. So here you stop at another point to witness this beautiful view of the Bhongir town from one side. And at the same time, one will be able to see the Hyderabad-Warangal highway also. At this point, one can capture some beautiful pics, especially with a GoPro, and here you go. And as we get closer to the top, we come across a small pond, and then we proceed forward.
And guys, we are going to reach the top soon, as you can see over there. and my friend is struggling a bit. Okay, let's go. So make sure that you're holding it and going forward so that it will be a better support.
And witnessing another spectacular view, and on the far you can see, yes, that's Bhongir Lake. Beautiful, isn't it? And moving forward, I would like to share something important, guys. You will find a steep turn after reaching one point, and here you go. My suggestion is do hold the railings and walk, just for safety reason. And after moving forward, yes, of course, you'll find some steps, and then within no time you'll reach the top. And here we go. That's the view from the top. So as we have reached the top, let us get to know about the history of this fort and even some interesting facts. Bhongir Fort was built on an isolated monolithic rock by the Western Chalukya ruler Tribhuvanamala Vikramaditya IV in the year 1076 and was thus named after him as Tribhuvanagiri. Later it was called as Bhuvanagiri. Some of the inscriptions found in the fort were in Kannada and Telugu language, highlighting the lifestyle of the people of that era. The inscriptions, the architecture, and some sculptures found in the fort reveal that the fort was ruled by Chalukya dynasty for a long time. The stone wall, the steps through the granite archways, and the crumbling stucco ruins of the latter age still adorn the place. Somewhere in 15th century, the fort was ceded to the Bahmani sultans and then was taken over by a local governor. The Qutub Shahis used the fort as a prison for those who aspired to snatch their throne. During the time of the British, the fort escaped their attention and was not occupied. Bhuvanagiri was much ignored after the downfall of the Nizams at the time of Communist Revolution in the late 1940s. And before we talk more about the fort, here we come across some spectacular GoPro pics. Do give your views on the comment section about how you felt. Now talking about the interesting facts about the fort. Well, this fort sits on a unique egg-shaped rock and more than 500 feet high. The steps from the bottom of the hill to the top are still intact. At the beginning of the steps, there is a Hanuman temple with 2 entry points protected by huge rocks, as you would have seen. So the fort was considered practically impregnable by invading armies. The splendid historical fort with the awe-inspiring rock and the aesthetically fortified courts which have stood the ravages of time stirs the imagination of tourists. Yes, that's true. A moat that encircles the fort, a vast underground chamber, trapdoors, an armory, stables, ponds, wells, etc. make for fascinating viewing. And one would become really speechless when they see the view from the top. At the same time, this fort is associated with the rule of the heroic queen Rudrama Devi, and the countryside is simply breathtaking. The Balahisa or citadel on the top of the hill gives a bird's eye view. And there is a rumor which states that once was an underground corridor connecting Bhongir Fort to Golconda Fort. There is a statue placed at the entry of the fort which came out in nearby diggings around fort. So guys, I would say we have covered a lot about Bhongir Fort, especially the rich history and some interesting facts. Overall, this place has become a popular tourist destination in the past few years, and in the coming years, it is going to be much more popular, and a lot of recognition has come in the recent years. And it's a must for adventurers and fitness freaks, as it will tire the hell out of you. So that was our day, guys, at Bongir Fort. If you have loved this video, do like, share our videos with your friends and family members. Do visit this spectacular place. And the most important thing, do give your views in comment section and do subscribe to our channel if you have loved it. Thank you very much and stay safe, guys.